Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Uh, Want to talk a little bit about jealousy, and the thing is, I've known about it. I'm 70 years old, and um, I've I've experienced it a lot, and it's something that you really need to consider. I learned about it when I was a child. My father told me you have to, one of the most dangerous kind of people are the ones that are jealous. And he was, he's been correct on that. I've noticed all my life, I'm not really an overachiever, but what I do well. I say I do counter-terrorist work. That's Hotspot is the name of that outfit, and then the Hoi Chi. I developed the Hoi Chi from doing Hotspot, from fighting and stuff. I started. I had to learn how to produce pain, and I had to learn how to take pain away. As I got older, I started feeling pain, so that's how I got into that. And so these are both fields that there's really not a lot of people into it. And so, and I did it like that because, well, I didn't look to do that. It's just that's the way it happened because uh, there's problems with people will, I say, they'll get jealous. They when they just don't like to see you succeed. And so that's why, you heard me talk about you're the average of your five best friends. I'm kind of picky with my friends because I don't want people that uh, ridicule me or make fun of me or something when I'm trying to do something. Either I'm learning a new skill or doing something like that. I try not to find these kind of people because those are signs that they're jealous of you. And and I say now, the counterterrorist work, I specialize in hostage rescue, but I do other stuff, travel companion, and I do classes and stuff like that. And but there's definitely you have to watch out because the people that are jealous will make it hard on you. Will really make it things hard. And uh, another thing I do is the the Hoi Chi. I take away pain, and I'm really good at it. It's very unique. I normally I do really well. Now, like I say, I'm down here in the Yuma, Arizona area. Well, not right now. I'm up by the Imperial Dam, but I've been working in a flea market, doing the Hoi Chi in a flea market. And normally I don't do Hoi Chi in a flea market, but people aren't really looking for doing improving their health, when they go to the flea market. Now down here is different because these are all snowbirds, and so they go to flea markets. They're looking for things to do, so that's why I was there. And it was funny because uh, I was there and I did Saturday and Sunday, and man, it was so much work. And so I've been kind of not doing it real steady there. And then so we did it again Saturday and Sunday, and then the next time they wouldn't let me set up in that same spot. They had me go someplace else, and what's going on? And they said, well, the vendors were complaining, and just to give you an example, okay, they were complaining that I had so many people around, and I've made a video showing just a little one showing all the people that are around there. There's a lot of people. They're watching, they're learning how the body works and all this kind of stuff. And they said there was too many people, it slowed up traffic, and so they wanted me out of there. So that's why they got rid of me. Now it was funny because when you're selling products, and that's what I was out in the middle, and all these stores around me, they were the ones that were complaining. And the thing is, when you have a store like that, people are just walking by. You want people, hey, hey, you want people to kind of linger around and look and see what you have and stuff like that. It's good for business. When they're walking by, they're not going to see everything that you have. So it's good to kind of slow the traffic down. And that's what their complaint was. That I had too many people there, slowed up the traffic, and well, that's what you want. So that just shows you uh, they were jealous that I had so much business. And so then now this last weekend I moved clear back. I'm in clear in the very back. You can't go any further away than where I was. I was clear at the very back. And now I liked it because I didn't have as much work. I didn't work really, really hard. But I'm, I mean, I'm made less than $200, for a full day's work. So, trying to cover all my expenses, that's a little tough. So it's a little different. But I thought it was so funny because I expected it. I had the same thing happen when I was in Mexico, and it was an event where all these natural healers were there, and they did the same thing on that. I was only worked for 3 hours, and they started complaining, and finally they said, well, they're going to call the police, and one thing after another. And so that was it. So I just worked 3 hours, and everybody there was healers. So that just tells you that they can get jealous too. So but anyway, um, the jealousy is something that it's all around us. And I don't know if people talk about it or not. I don't really talk about it because most people, they don't even think about it. They don't worry about it. But a lot of times when I had my restaurants, it's the same thing. These inspectors that come in, and they would make everything hard on me. And these other restaurants, I mean, I'm cleaner than these other restaurants. I do a better job and all that. But how come I'm the one that catches all the trouble? So that's what I'm saying. There's people complaining and stuff like that. So I've had to learn to kind of limit uh, my my abilities, and I haven't quite figured out yet how to market the Hoi Chi in the United States. Now, uh, I can go to people's homes and stuff, but I'd rather not because I'm in strange cities, and like I say, it's not a good thing when you start going around to all these different places, and it gets more expensive when I go to someone's house, and so it's a little different. So I haven't figured out really how to market. When I do these expos, I can get a list of people that want me to come to their home, afterwards. And there was times when I did that, but like I say, I really don't really like doing it, and so I haven't figured out yet how to market the Hoi Chi, and then people don't understand the importance of it until they have it done, and once they have it done, well, then they tell other people. That's why I'm able to get the business like that. But um, I don't know. We're just trying to figure it out. But like I say, the jealousy is something everybody has it. I mean, has that problem. You see, you get a nice truck, somebody's going to get a nicer truck. I mean, it's a competition kind of thing that people get jealous and they want something nicer than you do, or you work and like I say, when I was working, and people tell me, hey, don't work so hard. Well, I work hard. That's what I do. So I mean, so these are things that you really have to watch out how you deal. A lot of people just hold themselves back and limit what they can do instead of fully expanding their abilities, learning more and doing more. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd mention it. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.